What's up, guys? This is Preston here, and today this is a special episode of In the NASCAR. Today, we're going to be doing my Darlington Throwback reaction. So, I know it's just Thursday, and the race already happened on Sunday, but, hey, due to school reasons, I had to make this video late because, because of school reasons, so, yeah, so this will be my Darlington Throwback 2022 reactions only for the Cup Series. So yeah, so there's going to be a whole bunch of paint schemes to talk to you guys about my reaction to paint schemes, what I think about them, and just a little quick summary because I don't want to take 40 minutes just to complete this video alone. So yeah, first up, we have Ross Chastain's #1 car right here. He was extremely fast in this race, won stage 2. This paint scheme looks really good. I like the old Coca-Cola logo with the mountain on it. #1. I think that looks really good. Especially the checkered flag on the side. Looks really cool. I like that paint. I like this paint scheme. And now over here we have Daniel Suarez. This one I really like the colors on it as well. It's just Coca-Cola, it's just plain, pretty ordinary for a throwback. So not bad. Not bad for Daniel Suarez. So in summary, these Trackhouse Coca-Cola throwback paint schemes, they look extremely good. Chastain obviously was extremely fast. Suarez was up in the top 5 as well. These paint schemes look extremely nice. So now, on to the next one. Yeah, this is Austin Cindric's car. This is supposed to be a throwback to, I guess, the #2 Kodak car back in, like, the 2000s decade, I believe, probably the 2000s or the 1990s decade. But the colors on this paint scheme are just way off. The stripes are accurate, true, but the colors are just way off. Just not really the biggest fan of this one because the colors are just so off. It's just, why not even bother just not making this a throwback? So So, in summary, guys, I'm not really a big fan of this paint scheme. It's almost similar to the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. paint scheme situation back last year. And that's why I'm really, again, not the biggest fan of this one. So, yeah. So there's Austin Cindric's throwback. Now we have Kevin Harvick's throwback. I believe this one's from his 2000 to the early 2000s decade, like 2008, 2009, where Dream would sponsor him in RCR. I would say this one is all right. I mean, I could say this one's cool. This car would probably return like in the fall, like in October, because Breast Cancer Awareness Month is in October, and usually NASCAR likes to run pink paint schemes around that time. So that's why I think think this car will be back in October. But yeah, this is supposed to be a throw. This is his throwback to back in his early years at RCR. I say this one looks alright for Kevin Harvick. Now it's Kyle Larson. This is a HendrickChevrolet.com throwback. No, I really don't know what this one's throwback to. Probably Kyle Larson in his early career, but I don't know what this throwback is represented to. But yeah, I really like the design on here. Especially the stripes on the right quarter panel right there. It looks so cool. So yeah, just really like this. Just really like the design, the stripes. But other than that, not really much I could say. So yeah, this paint scheme looks all right. Looks decent. So yeah. So this paint scheme looks cool for Kyle Larson. Now we have, this is a Mark Martin throwback. Brad Keselowski is in this car, and yeah, well, yeah, this paint scheme, I mean, it's alright, it's cool, it's decent, and Brad Keselowski wrecked with this paint scheme, so Keselowski, didn't have the greatest car at Darlington, but this throwback, I mean, it looks alright. We got the 6, the stripes right there, we have the blue, the white, the black. This looks so good. Just a typical Mark Martin throwback. This paint scheme looks cool for Brad. It's decent. Now we have Cory Lejoy's throwback, and again, I'm really not the biggest fan of this one either. I think this is a throwback to himself, I believe. his stocking pennies with Cory Lejoy. Uh, I'm really not the biggest fan of this one either, just because of how it looks. I have a 777. I mean, that does look old, like really does look like old school, but I really don't know. I just don't know. Some of this paint scheme just gets me so off. Well, yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of this one either. So yeah, as you can see, we got a 777. The 777 looks a little weird, to be honest, but I think that's a throwback. That's the way a throwback's supposed to look like. So I'm not really the biggest fan of this Cory Lejoy one. It just doesn't look right to me. Just not the biggest fan, but it does throw back to himself. But don't get me wrong, but I just am not the biggest fan of this paint scheme. Hope you guys understand that. Now we have Chase Elliott's number 9 car. I really don't know what this throwback is supposed to do. Really, a lot of these throwbacks, I really don't know what they're expecting, but what their throwback represented to. But yeah, this one, Chase Elliott, I really do like this paint scheme. I really do. It's so much better than his backup car. And as you guys know, Chase Elliott crashed his primary and had to go to the backup car in the race. So this car looks, I mean, this paint scheme looks pretty decent for this car. I really like for Chase Elliott, like the stripes, the logos. I really do like it. So this paint scheme, it's really cool for Chase Elliott. I really like it. Well, gotta zoom out. There we go. Eric Almirola. Now I heard he's throwing it back to his grandpa, I believe. That's literally what I heard, from what I heard. And this car, similar to Daniel Suarez one, this one looks really classic. I mean, it just does look, it's just really classic and just really looks good on just really looks perfect on a throwback. So yeah, this car looks alright. Love the red, like the red, the white. Wish there could have been a little bit more detail on here, but hey, it's throwback. What do you expect? So yeah, this looks really cool, and yeah, this Haas throwback looks decent, and I like it, especially the black rims too. And this is of course Eric Almirola's final season. And here we go. This is a very, very good moment. This is one of my favorite. This is my favorite. One of my favorite moments ever. And this is Denny Hamlin's throwback to his 2016 Daytona 500 win. And boy, do I like this paint scheme so much. I really do. This is probably my favorite, if not one of my favorite throwback paint schemes that they ran this year. And yeah, it just looks so cool. I mean, it just they did it exactly right. It was exactly like right. I really like the FedEx Express out of FedEx Express, the stripes, sports haircuts. I just really like this paint scheme. I just do. It's probably one of the colorfulest Denny Hamlin paint schemes throwbacks we've had, and so it's better than last year's throwback and 2020 throwback. So I might get this car. I'm planning on getting this car when it gets released. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. This is probably, if not my favorite paint scheme for a throwback in general, because I just love the stripes on it. Probably. So this is one of my favorites right here. Really like this car. I do. Chase Briscoe. This is throwing back to like Mahindra tractors, and I really like the stripes. Eric Almirola's throwback didn't, but this one does, and I gotta say, this one looks really decent. Like the look, like the stripes on it. 14 Mahindra tractors. This one looks alright. It's really decent. Give it some credit. That looks really, really cool. Looks decent. Now we have Chris Buescher's. This is definitely a throwback to Matt Kenseth, back when he was at Roush back in the 2000s. So as you can see, something about this paint scheme looks so eye-catching. Like, it's just so eye-catching. Like, the black, the gray and gold, yellow just goes so well. Just, like, it's Kenseth at Roush. I mean, it's for DeWalt colors, basically, but I don't know. I mean, I really like this paint scheme. Is that the same sponsor that Keselowski had on his car? I don't know, but yeah, but this car looks really decent. It's really good. I really like that throwback. Now, this is Kyle Busch's throwback. This is obviously the M&M's throwback, and this is likely the last M&M's throwback we ever see. The back M&M's back in their early decades, like in the 1970s. But I gotta say, I like this car a lot. I really like the M&M's, the the red M&M. It just again, just the colors are just so eye-catching. So, oh, and I forgot to notice the M&M's on the roof too. Fortunately, Kyle was wrecked with this car, but yeah, this car looks really nice. I mean, I really like all the M&M's cars. Like, they just look so eye-catching, and I'm really gonna miss M&M's because they had the best paint schemes ever. So, and that's probably the reason why I used to like Kyle Busch because of his M&M's colors. But now I'm a Denny Hamlin fan, as you guys can see. I have a Denny Hamlin sign right back there. So there's that. Oh, don't want to do that. But Kyle Busch here, this paint scheme looks so decent. I really like this one. Now we have Christopher Bell. This is his throwback to when he was in the Truck Series, the Sirius XM, and this one I really do. It's all right. It's decent. It's just like when he ran at Kyle Busch Motorsports. So I do gotta say, this car looks. I really like the Sirius XM cars. You know, they just look so cool, decent. You know, they just look so fine. They look decent. So yeah, this car looks all right. Sorry, that's my watch going off in the background. Jeez, but yeah, this car looks really cool. The colors, I like the 20 right there, the Yahoo, just the paint scheme in general, just looks so realistic to his throwback. It just looks so decent. I like that one a lot. Whoop, there we go. My watch finally went off. Now here's Harrison Burton's throwback. This is a throwback to his father, Jeff Burton. And I gotta say, this one looks really cool. Really like the lightning bolt there, and yeah, we have imaging decks. Obviously, he's from the Wood Brothers, which is a affiliate team with Penske, and I gotta say, this car looks good. Matt DiMatteo, I think Matt DiMatteo ran a throwback of this back in 2018. I have a diecast of it, but yeah, this car looks really cool. This paint scheme looks nice, but it's not one of my favorites, but it's alright. It's not one of my favorites, but it's alright. So, yeah, it's cool. I like this. It's alright. It's cool. Now we have Joey Logano. This is a car he won with at Darlington by bumping Byron out of the way. Here is his car. And looking at this paint scheme, gosh, I really do like this car. Like, I really do enjoy, I really like this paint scheme a lot. Like, the silver rims, the gold number 22, just looks, this car looks like a hot rod, okay? This is the definition of a hot rod, even though I can't stand Joey Logano. He's my least favorite driver of all time. He's now the only driver I can't stand right now in the Cup Series, but yeah, this car looks extremely, extremely nice. Like, I just love the paint scheme. Just looks like the paint scheme looks so cool. This is probably one of my favorites as well, along with the Denny Hamlin one. But yeah, yeah, I gotta say, I really like this paint scheme, even though I can't stand Logano. Like I said, he's the only NASCAR Cup Series driver that I can't stand. So even though he's the only NASCAR Cup Series driver I despise. But yeah, there's Joey Logano. His car, just looks cool. Really like the white stripe underneath here too. Just looks so decent. Just looks so cool. This car looks like a more than next gen car. So yeah. Now here is the William Byron Exalta car. Man, this car looks so accurate to Jeff Gordon's career back in 2007, and just like I really like the flames. 24, decent. Byron unfortunately finished 13th, 14th, so yeah, this car looks really cool. This is probably one of my favorites as well, and so yeah, I really like the flames on this. If Byron would have won with this car, that would be incredible. But yeah, this car looks really nice. Like the designs, the flames for 24. This car looks really cool. This is a throwback to Jeff Gordon, and obviously this car looks nice. I enjoy this one. Now we have Cole Custer. This is his number 41 Haas Automation throwback, and it looks really cool. I think it's just an ordinary Haas throwback, but is that a Z on this? Is that the Z on the hood right there? Yeah, that is. So, yeah, this one looks decent. Really, it's all right there. Number 41, the Haas, just basically one. It's basically kind of similar to the 2019-2020 Haas car, but again, looks nice. I really like this. I really like the hood up here. Looks really decent. The stripes on here look so cool, and so yeah, this car looks all right. I give it. It's decent. I gotta say, a lot of people like these paint schemes, but this one, these ones look. These do definitely look like throwback cars, but they're just not really colorful. They're really not colorful to me, but this is definitely the definition of old school right here. This is a title, it's number 42. I think this is a throwback to Lee Petty, and obviously this is a throwback to Richard Petty. Lots of people I heard like this paint scheme, which, if I had to be honest, I think I like this one more than this one. Probably because, I don't know, just something about this paint scheme right here just makes it way better than this. Not saying I don't like either Richard Petty or Lee Petty. I'm just saying the paint scheme, it just looks better. I think this one looks way better than this one. I don't know. I don't know. Just this one, I think this one looks way better. Probably because of the stripe in the middle. I think that's why. But, but yeah, this one looks decent. These two look alright. This one looks good. This one, I'm alright with. So, these two look decent. So, yeah, just gonna say that. There's Ty Dillon and Eric Jones's car. Eric Jones did have a good race at Darlington though. So yeah. So these two, I have to say, they look pretty cool. Well, now we have Kurt Busch's number 45 throwback. This is the throwback, I believe, to Bill Elliott. I think probably to old McDonald's days. And I gotta say, this one looks cool. I really like the big M in the middle. I really do. With the hood with the stripes, the 45, the M McDonald's, yeah, man, and that Air Jordan logo right there, I can't stop looking at that. Just Jordan is just decent. Air Jordan brand is just lovely, just godly. So yeah, there's Kurt Busch's number 45. I really do like this one. It's decent. It's really cool. I really do like this one a lot, and so yeah, this is really easy. This is a good one for 2311 Racing. They're obviously my favorite team. They're not having the best of luck right now. So there's that. This car looks really cool. Decent. And here's Alex Bowman's throwback. This is a throwback to Mark Martin. And I gotta say, this one looks really cool. Really like the design on this. Just looks really decent. And yeah. So this is a throwback to Mark Martin's Valvoline. You can see there's Alex Bowman and Mark Martin right there. So yeah, I just really like this car a lot. It just looks so cool. Just looks cool but decent. Like the colors, the stripes. They just look decent. Looks really decent. And Alex Bowman, he obviously had mechanical problems with this in this car, so there's that. This car looks cool. I enjoy it. This car looks cool. The Ally Do It Right car looks cool. And this is the last one, which is BJ McLeod's throwback to his 2004 BJ McLeod throwback. This is a super late model, and this one, I like this one. This was the Xfinity Series car, but this one, the Cup Series, just the flames. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of this one either because there's literally nothing in the back. So that's the main reason why I'm not really. But I do like this one a lot better. But this one just doesn't have any sponsors on it, so that's why I'm not the biggest fan of this one. So yeah. So that's basically it for this throwback reaction. I'm gonna go back and take a look at my favorite Darlington. Then once I end this video, I'm gonna show you guys my favorite Darlington throwback paint schemes. So yeah, that's it for this reaction video. So what do you guys think of all these paint schemes? And let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out, y'all.